Hey you guys. Buckle up because I'm about to drop the wildest story yet. How I accidentally crashed a swing party and somehow ended up the star of the night. Yep, you heard that right, a swing party, and no, it's not what you're thinking, so chill. This was a roller coaster of chaos, laughs, and me wondering why I didn't just stay home with Netflix. It's insane, it's hilarious, and I'm breaking it down in 4 parts. Let's dive into part 1. So, this all kicked off a couple of weeks ago at work. I'm at my desk minding my own business when my coworker Ollie, short for Olivia, super bubbly, always up to something, leans over and goes, "Hey, you free Friday night?" I'm like, probably, why? She grins, all mysterious, and says, "I'm throwing a little girls' night at my place. Just drinks, vibes, nothing fancy. You in?" I figure, okay, a chill night with wine and gossip. Count me in. I mean, Ollie's cool, she's the type who'd bring cupcakes to a meeting, so I say, "Sure, text me the details." Famous last words, right? Fast forward to Friday. Ollie texts me an address and 8 p.m. Don't be late. I spend the whole day overthinking it. Do I dress up? Is it casual? I settle on a cute green top and jeans, nothing scream, just comfy, and head out. I'm picturing a cozy living room, maybe 5 or 6 girls, some playlists, and a cheese board. You know, normal stuff. I pull up to this house. Not Ollie's usual apartment, but a big, modern place with lights spilling out and cars everywhere. Music's thumping but not crazy loud, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's a bigger girls' night than I thought. I walk up, knock, and Ollie swings the door open, all grins, in this sparkly top that says, "Party mode on." "You're here. Come in," she says, practically yanking me inside. The second I step through that door, my brain short-circuits. This isn't a girls' night. The place is packed, like 30-40 people, maybe more. Guys, girls, all ages, all vibes, mingling like it's a movie premiere. The living room's decked out. Fairy lights, velvet chairs, a bar in the corner with actual cocktail shakers. I spot a guy in a fedora, a woman in a flowy dress twirling a drink, and someone laughing so hard they're snorting. I'm clutching my purse like, "Ollie, what is this?" She laughs and goes, "Oh, I forgot to mention, it's a swing party. Super chill, just open vibes and cool people." I blink at her. "A swing party?" Say, voice cracking. "Like, dancing or?" She winks and says, "Not that kind, more like everyone's here to connect, you know? No pressure, just fun." I'm standing there, heart pounding, thinking, connect? What does that even mean? I've heard of swing parties. Vague whispers about free-spirited folks, but I'm not that girl. I'm the order pizza and binge true crime girl. What am I doing here? Before I can bolt, Ollie drags me to the bar. "Relax, grab a drink, you'll love it," she says, shoving a mocktail in my hand, something pink with a little umbrella. I take a sip, mostly to have something to do, and scan the room. Everyone's so at ease. Couples chatting, singles mingling, a guy with a beard telling some loud story that's got everyone cracking up. It's not weird or pushy, just this buzzing energy of people being real. I'm intrigued, but also like, do I fake a stomachache and run? Then this woman, tall with short hair and a vibe that screams, "I've got this," comes over. "First time?" she asks, smiling. I nod, probably looking like a deer in headlights. "I'm Kat," she says. "Stick around, it gets fun. Ollie's the best at dragging newbies in." I laugh nervously and say, "Yeah, she got me good." Kat's chill and we chat. Small stuff like how she knows Ollie from yoga. I'm starting to relax, thinking, okay, maybe this isn't so bad. But here's where it kicks off. About 20 minutes in, Ollie hops onto a chair. Yes, a chair, and claps her hands like she's hosting the Oscars. "All right, everyone, let's get this party rolling," she yells. The room cheers and I'm like, rolling? What's rolling? She grins and says, "Time for king of the party. Our little tradition. We pick someone to rule the night. Could be anyone." People start whooping and I'm thinking, a game? Cool, I can watch from the sidelines. Well, Kat nudges me and goes, "Oh, they love picking newbies, it's hilarious." My stomach drops. Wait, what? I say, but Ollie's already scanning the crowd, and her eyes lock on me. "Oh, I see a fresh face," she shouts, pointing right at me. The room turns, 30+ pairs of eyes all on me, and I swear I almost drop my drink. "Let's give it up for..." What's your name?" Ollie yells. I squeak out, Me? It's me." Because my brain's offline. Everyone laughs and she goes, "Perfect. Our newest vibe, you're up." I'm frozen. "For what?" Ollie jumps down, grabs my arm and says, "Don't worry, it's just fun. You're the king or queen, whatever. You get to lead us in a little something." I'm like, "Lead? I can't even lead my cat to the litter box." But the crowd's clapping, someone yells, "Go for it," and I'm thinking, this is how I die, death by embarrassment. Ollie whispers, "Just roll with it, you'll see." And I'm stuck, mocktail in hand, wondering how my quiet Friday turned into this. So that's where I'll leave you, me accidentally crashing a swing party, crowned the king of whatever's coming next, with no clue how to survive it. Trust me, part 2 gets nuts. I'm talking chaos, laughs, and me trying not to trip over my own feet. What would you do if you got picked? Drop it in the comments. I need moral support. Catch you in the next one. Last time I left you with me standing there, mocktail in hand, as Ollie, my sneaky coworker, picked me as the king of the party in front of a room full of strangers. My heart's pounding, my brain's offline, and I'm about to find out what ruling the night even means. Spoiler. It's chaos and I'm a mess. Let's jump in. So, I'm frozen like a deer in headlights, the crowd clapping and whooping like I've just won an award. Ollie's grinning ear to ear, still on her chair, and says, "All right, our new king, or queen, whatever you vibe with, gets to lead the first challenge of the night." I'm like, "Challenge? Led. Ollie, I can't lead a conga line, let alone this." But she hops down, grabs my arm and goes, "Relax, it's easy, you'll crush it." The room's buzzing and I'm thinking, crush it? I'm about to crush my own dignity. Kat, the chill woman I met earlier, leans over and whispers, "It's tradition. They pick someone to kick things off, usually the newbie, 'cause it's funnier that way." I shoot her a look like, funnier for who? But before I can protest, Ollie's back in host mode. "Okay, first challenge. Dance floor dare," she yells. The crowd cheers and I'm like, "Dance? Oh no, I don't dance. I flail." She explains, "Our king picks a partner, and you two kick off the dance floor with a little improv. 5 minutes, anything goes. Just vibes." I'm sweating now. Dance. With a stranger. In front of everyone. I look around, hoping the floor swallows me, but Ollie's like, "Come on, pick someone." The room's egging me on. "Go for it. You've got this." And I panic. My eyes land on this guy near the bar. Tall, goofy grin, wearing a mask like it's Mardi Gras. He looks harmless, so I point and squeak, him." The crowd roars, and he struts over, bowing dramatically. "Your Majesty, I'm honored," he says, and I'm already laughing despite myself. Ollie claps. "Perfect. Let's get that music going." The playlist switches to some upbeat funky beat. Think disco meets pop, and mask guy grabs my hand. "Name's Tim," he says. "And I'm terrible at this, so we're even." I'm like, "Oh, thank God." And we stumble onto the dance floor, which is really just the living room with the couches pushed back. The lights dim, a disco ball I didn't even notice starts spinning, and I'm thinking, this is how I become a viral fail. Tim starts flailing his arms like a windmill, and I'm like, okay, I can match that energy. So I do this awkward shimmy spin thing, nearly knocking over a lamp. The crowd's losing it, clapping, shouting, "Yes, queen." And I'm caught between dying of embarrassment and kind of loving it. Here's the vibe. This isn't your stiff, judgmental club scene. Everyone's so into it. Some jump in, copying our terrible moves, others cheer like we're pros. Tim twirls me badly, and I almost trip, but he catches me, and we're laughing so hard I forget I'm supposed to be mortified. 5 minutes fly by, and Ollie yells, "Time's up. Give it up for our king and Tim." The room explodes, whistles, applause, and I'm panting red-faced thinking, did I just dance in public? And not hate it? But it's not over. Ollie hops back up. Round 2 of the King's Reign. Story spotlight, she announces. I'm like, round 2? There's more. She grins. Yep. Now you tell us a quick, ridiculous story. 2 minutes, anything you want. Go. My brain's scrambling. Story. I'm not a storyteller. I'm the girl who forgets punchlines. The crowd's chanting, free. And I'm like, okay fine, here goes nothing. I take a sip of my mocktail for courage and blurt. So one time I tried to impress my crush by baking cookies, but I mixed up salt and sugar, and he ate one and gagged in front of my whole family. It's dumb, it's true, and the room erupts. Tim snorting, cats clapping, someone yells, relatable. I keep going, flailing my arms for effect. He tried to be nice, but his face was like, I pull this exaggerated grimace, and they're howling. 2 minutes later, Ollie cuts in. Perfect. Our king's a legend already. I'm buzzing now. Half adrenaline, half what is my life? The crowd's vibing, and I'm starting to get it. This swing party thing isn't about fancy steps or perfect stories. It's about jumping in, being real, letting loose. Cat nudges me. Told you it's a blast. Newbies always shine. I laugh, shine. I'm a disaster. But she's right, I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving. Then Ollie drops the bomb. Alright King, one more challenge coming. Get ready. My heart skips. One more. I'm barely standing after dancing and storytelling. Tim winks and says, You've got this, Your Highness. And I'm like, help me, mask man. So that's part 2. Me flailing through a dance dare and a salty cookie story. Accidentally rocking this swing party I crashed. Part 3's next, and trust me, it's wilder. I'm not ready, but I'm all in. What's your worst dance fail? Drop it in the comments. I need to feel less alone. Catch you in the next one. Hey you guys. Welcome back to part 3 of this swing party insanity, where I crashed the night and somehow became the accidental star. If you missed parts 1 or 2, go catch up, I'll be here. Okay, you're back. Awesome. Last time, I left you after flailing through a dance dare with mask guy Tim and telling a salty cookie story. Crowned king of the party by Ollie. She just hit me with one more challenge. And I'm a sweaty, buzzing mess, half ready to bolt, half loving this chaos. Spoiler. It's about to get way weirder and funnier. Let's dive in. So, I'm catching my breath after the story spotlight, the crowd still chuckling about my cookie fail. Tim's next to me, sipping his drink, grinning like he's my unofficial hype man. Ollie's bouncing around, hyping everyone up, and the room's electric. People dancing, chatting, laughing like they've known each other forever. I'm starting to get why they call it a swing party. Not the old school dance kind, but this vibe where everyone's just open. It's like the air's buzzing with no judgment, just vibes. And I'm weirdly into it, even if I'm a disaster. Ollie claps her hands, loud like she's summoning a crowd, and yells, Alright party people, time for the king's final challenge. Toast to the throne. The room whoops and I'm like, toast? Like bread. She laughs and says, No silly, a toast. Our king's gotta give a quick speech, 2 minutes. To celebrate the night, the vibes us. Whatever you feel. My stomach drops. Speech. In front of 30+ strangers. I can barely order takeout without stumbling over my words. The crowd's chanting toast. Toast. And Tim nudges me. You've got this, Your Highness, just wing it. I shoot him a look like, wing it? I'm not a poet. But Ollie's already dragging me to the center of the room, shoving a fresh mocktail in my hand. Raise that glass and let it rip, she says, grinning like this is her evil plan all along. I'm standing there, heart racing, thinking, okay, I danced, I told a story. Can't I just sit down now? No. All eyes on me again. I take a deep breath, raise my drink and blurt, hey everyone. So, I didn't mean to crash this party. The room laughs and I'm like, no seriously, I thought this was a girls' night. More laughs and I start rolling with it. But, here's to you all, for being so chill and making me feel like I'm not a total weirdo for flailing around. To epic nights, epic people, and, mocktails. I hoist my glass higher, spilling a little, and the crowd erupts. Cheers, clinks, someone yells, "To the king!" I'm red-faced, but they're eating it up, and I'm thinking, did I just nail that? Ollie hugs me and goes, "See? You're a natural." I'm like, natural at what? Surviving. But the vibe shifts. People start coming over, clinking glasses, saying stuff like, "Best toast ever." And "You're hilarious." Kat, the chill one, smiles and says, "Told you newbies shine here." I laugh, shine. I'm a hot mess. But I'm buzzing, half adrenaline, half who am I right now? This swing party's turning me into someone I don't even recognize. In a good way. Then it gets wilder. Ollie hops up again. "Okay, bonus round. King's Court," she shouts. I'm like, bonus? I thought I was done. She grins. "Nope. Now you pick your court, 3 people, to join you for a group challenge. Let's see who you vibe with." The crowd's hyped, and I'm panicking. Pick people. I barely know names. Tim's already waving like, "Pick me," and I'm like, "Okay, Tim's in, mask guy's my MVP." I scan the room, spot Kat, calm and cool, and say, Kat, you're up." She nods, all chill. Then this woman in a sparkly jacket, super loud, super fun, yells, "Me next." I laugh and go, "All right, Sparkles, you're in." Ollie claps. "Perfect court, let's roll." She explains, "King's Court does a quick improv skit. 3 minutes, any vibe you want. Go." I'm like, improv? I'm not an actor. But Tim's already jumping in. "We're a royal family, King, I'm your goofy knight." Kat goes, "I'll be the wise advisor," and Sparkles, real name Jess I learn later, says, "I'm the chaotic jester." We huddle, giggling, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm the king who, accidentally rules a party?" They nod and we're off. Tim starts, swinging an imaginary sword. "Fear not, king, I'll defend the dance floor." I play along. Thanks, Sir Tim, but don't trip." Kat steps in, all serious. "Your Majesty, we must toast the kingdom." And Jess cartwheels. Yes, cartwheels, yelling, "And I'll juggle the mocktails." The crowd's howling, we're tripping over each other, and I'm shouting random stuff like, "All hail the vibes." It's a mess. 3 minutes of pure absurdity, but they love it. Claps, whistles, someone yells, "Encore!" As we collapse, laughing. I'm out of breath, grinning like an idiot, thinking, this is nuts, I'm actually good at this? Ollie winks and says, "Told you, finale's coming, king." My heart skips. Finale. There's more. So that's part 3. Me toasting like a goof, leading a chaotic court, and rocking this swing party I crashed. Part 4's the big finish. Trust me, it's a riot. What's your worst speech fail? Drop it in the comments. I need solidarity. See you in the next one. Welcome to the big finale. Part 4 of this swing party madness where I crashed the night and somehow became the star. If you haven't seen parts 1 through 3, go binge them, I'll wait. Okay, you're back. Perfect. Last time I left you after leading a toast that almost went sideways and a chaotic improv skit with my King's Court. Tim, Kat, and Jess. Ollie just teased a finale. And I'm a sweaty, giddy wreck, riding this high of, I can't believe I'm doing this. Spoiler. It's the best ending I could have tripped into. Let's wrap it up. So, I'm still laughing from our skit. Jess's cartwheel, Tim's fake sword, Kat's deadpan advisor bit. The room's on fire, people clapping, shouting more, and I'm thinking, how am I still standing? This swing party vibes got me hooked. Everyone's so in it, no masks, just real raw fun. Ollie's bouncing around like a hype machine, and I'm like, okay, what's this finale? I've danced, toasted, acted. Am I running a marathon next? Tim pats my shoulder. You're killing it, King. Finale's the cherry on top. I'm like, cherry? I'm the whole cake at this point. Ollie grabs the mic. Yep, she's upgraded from chair to mic now and yells, all right, party crew, it's time for the crown the night closer. The crowd roars and I'm like, crown? I'm already the king, what's this? He grins. Our king gets to pick the night's MVP, someone who's vibed hard, and we all celebrate them with a final dance-off. King, you start it, they finish it. My jaw drops. Pick an MVP. Dance off. I'm barely alive after 3 rounds. The room's chanting MVP. MVP. And I'm panicking. Who do I pick? Tim's been my goofy lifeline, Kat's kept me sane, Jess brought the chaos. Heck, Ollie tricked me into this. I look around and they're all waving like, me. I laugh and say, okay, I can't choose, they're all MVPs. But, Tim, you're up. He fist pumps, for the king. And the crowd loses it, whistles, claps, someone yells, Mask Guy rocks. Ollie nods. Fair, Tim's our co-star. Dance off, go. The music cranks, some funky mashup of retro and pop, and Tim grabs my hand. One last spin, your highness, he says, and we stumble into the center. He does his windmill arms again, and I counter with my shimmy spin. Still terrible, still hilarious. The crowd joins in. Kat's swaying, Jess is twirling like a tornado. Ollie's doing some exaggerated disco move. It's a mess, 30+ people flailing, laughing, bumping into each other. And I'm in the middle, spinning with Tim, thinking, this is the dumbest, best thing I've ever done. 5 minutes of pure chaos later. Ollie cuts the music. That's it, crew. Give it up for our king and MVP Tim. The room explodes, cheers, hugs, glasses clinking, and I'm panting, grinning so hard my face hurts. People swarm over, saying stuff like, you're a legend. Best newbie ever. Jess high-fives me, Kat smiles. You owned it, and Tim bows again. My king, my hero. I'm like, hero. I'm a walking disaster. But I'm buzzing. This swing party turned me into someone I didn't know I could be. Ollie pulls me aside as it winds down. So, crash worth it? She asks, smirking. I laugh. Yeah, but you're evil for not warning me. She hugs me. You're welcome, you were the star. I roll my eyes, but she's right. I swap numbers with Tim and Jess. Kat's like, I'm around, hit me up, and stumble out, legs like jelly, heart full. I crash into bed, replaying it all, thinking, I survived, no, I thrived. So that's the end. Me crashing a swing party, fumbling through dares and coming out a star. These nights. They're wild, silly, and all about letting go. I didn't expect it, but I'm glad I didn't bail. What's your crash a party moment? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear. Oh, and if you want more unfiltered chaos like this, say Patreon below. I've got stories that'll top this, and YouTube's just the warm-up. Thanks for sticking with me. See you in the next one.